Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. I really hope you all had a wonderful time with your families and friends, and I'm so excited to be here sharing my first video of the year. Yes, my first video. You believe that? I can't believe it. So if you're new here, my name is Fanny and I love to do quick and easy DIYs, everything on the budget. Thank you so much for stopping by and welcome. If you love that kind of content, I would love you to stick around for more DIY. Just hitting the red button around here, be subscribed and be part of this family. So today I have 4 DIYs using wooden beads and I can't wait to share with you. So let me know which one your favorite one. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. I can't wait. So we're gonna see what I did. Let's keep watching. So we're going to be needing some wooden beads, like you guys already saw in the title, some twine, and some paint, gray paint, and also some chocolate paint, color paint, acrylic paint, some white chalk paint in this case, but you can use any paint that you have in hand. So let's get started with the first garland. So to make it easy to paint the beads, I'm going to be just placing in one of those leftover floral wire, and then I just paint it, and now I'm going to be stringing the beads on the twine just like so. So then I stopped when I had 16 beads, and then I'm going to be making a double knot to secure the first part. And then I'm going to let like 4 or 5 inches long, I think it was, and then I'm going to keep string more beads in each string just like so. So now I'm going to be making a tassel. So all I did was just wrapping around on my fingers a couple times, and that is up to you. You can decide how thick or thinner you want your tassel. So next I cut in a small piece, and then I tied it, and that would be the hangers. So next I just wrapping around on the top just to create that little loop on it, and cut it the ends just to make it even, and then I just tied it on the ends of the garland just like so. I think it came out absolutely beautiful. I really love the way it came out. So now for the second garland, we're going to be using the same beads, but at this time we're going to be using different paint. So we're going to be using the chocolate paint that I mentioned at the beginning, and so I'm going to be repeating the same step. I'm also going to be using a little bit of leftover white paint that I have for the first one, and then to make it a little bit lighter and kind of distress it a little bit, the beads. And now I'm going to be just string the beads using the brown one that I would just paint, and also a tassel that I already have. So I just tied it on the beginning and cut the excess, but I also left the shorter part of the twine, and then I just use it as a hot glue to make it easy to string it on the bead just like so, to not have that extra piece in there, to have a really nice finished look. So then I just tied it, and now I just going to be just keep working with the beads. So now I was just kind of playing around with how I want it. I just tie the second tassel at the end. So this one is more like the traditional bead garland. And so yeah, so at the end I just kind of wrapping around a little bit and then cut the excess and added a little bit of hot glue, and also distress a little bit the garland with the leftover paint on the brush, just like so. And there you have it, the second garland. I think it's really cute as well. So, but I would love to know which one is your favorite one, so you better stay and keep watching for the third one. So for the third one, we're going to keep using the same bead, but this time we're going to be using that board. So we're going to be creating like a little tag. So I just showing in here how I cut those parts. So just trace a couple times with the cutter and then you can cut it easily. So I repeat the same step, and then I have 2 small pieces. So then what I did was just send it a little bit, and now you don't have to do this. I was just trying to cover the hole, but it doesn't bother me anyway, so I just leave it the way it was. And then I just use the scissor to finish and the cutting part, and then I use the same paper. And now I'm going to be making a little hole, so I use the scissor really careful, just twisting around, and easily you make a hole, sand it a little bit, and it's ready to paint. So now I'm going to be using the gray paint. I use 2 coat on this little tag. So now I also going to be painting the beads, some on white and some on gray, just like so. So next, with the little tag, I'm going to be using those leather stickers that I purchased on Walmart, but at Dollar Store also have a similar, but unfortunately I haven't able to find those. So I just glue the spell the word family, and then they wasn't sticking so much, so I use a little bit Mosh Push to keep it in place. And now I'm going to be just tie it on with the twine, just like so, and start string the beads on into the twine. So I'm going to be repeating the same step I did on the last one. Kind of keep the same twine, like double twine with the beads, just to give you a better finished look. So here I will just try to play around a little bit, so I just added one a simple one, like play one, just to give it the more lustre look. Then I did double knot, and I'm going to keep doing the same thing, kind of mixing it a little bit, the beads and gray and white, and plate, just like so. So next I'm going to be adding another tassel at the end, and then I just double knot, and then with the leftover twine I just kind of tighten the most I can, add some hot glue, and then kind of hide it with the bead, as you can see. And that's it for the third one. I think it came out really cute as well. And don't get tired, we almost done. Now for the last one, I'm going to be using the same board, and I'm going to be kind of doing the same thing I did with the last one. So I draw a circle, and then I'm going to trace it like a square, as you can see, and then it's easy to cut. So then with a strong scissor, I kind of going to be cutting the little circle, just like so. Then I use the same paper, and now I'm going to be making a hole the same way I did with the tag, but in this case I'm going to be doing 2 holes on the circles, as you can see. So now we have our little circle. We're ready to paint. I'm going to be using the chocolate paint, just like so, and also a tassel, and let's keep working with the bead. So first, what I did was just added the tassel at the beginning, and then I'm going to be adding one bead, making one knot really close to the bead, as you can see, and then I'm going to be adding the little circle or little piece that we just made. So as you can see here, I kind of have a hard time to explain what I did. Just kind of double, kind of reinforcing once back and forth, and then wrapping around, and then go back, and then keep on with the second hole. As you can see, I think the video is playing better than me. So as you can see, before I tied the last part, I kind of did like a double knot, just like so. Now after that knot, I'm going to be adding 2 more beads first, and also I'm going to be making another knot. So after that, I'm going to be keep going and string more beads into the twine. I did a string I think 20 or 21 beads on this one. So next, I bring the leftover twine to the beginning of the beads. Yeah, just like so, wrapping around a couple times, tied it, and at this point you can leave it like that. It looks beautiful, but then I decide to make a little kind of details on the little brown circle that we did with small brushes. As you can see, I also added a little bit of the paint on the bead, the paint that was left over on the brushes. And yes, that's it for the last one. I really think all they came out really cute. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching and for your continued support, and please, I would love to know which one was your favorite one, number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. So see you guys next time. Ciao ciao.